Hello, welcome to the Eval My Skills Baseball homepage, where you will find some quick links for some useful tools to help you achieve your goals. The links include the Baseball Online Evaluation Tool, the Baseball Distance Calculator, a map where you can find qualified instructors near you, our blog where you can find some great tips to help you improve your game, and a poor man's radar gun. Today we're going to spend a little time going through the Baseball Evaluation Tool. Once the evaluation tool is open, you will see the first and probably most obvious input needed is your age. The tool will evaluate ages from ages 10 all the way up to a high school senior. However, it is very important to understand that your scores only matter when you are a high school senior. No kid is getting drafted at the age of 10 years old. After you plug in your age, simply put your height, batting orientation, throwing orientation, and your primary position. After the general information, the assessment is based off the player's 5 tools, which are arm strength, running speed, hitting for power, hitting for average, and fielding. In order for us to get a little insight about the player, we do need to know what level of competition the player plays at. Once the level of competition is adjusted, the tool will ask for your arm strength in miles per hour. If you do not know how hard you throw in miles per hour, you can click on the poor man's radar gun and simply type in how far you can throw a ball to get a mile per hour score. Next is your running speed, which is a 60-yard dash for 13 years and older, and a 40-yard dash for 10 through 12. For all of your scores, you will also see a slight breakdown, a little assessment of where you rank. Moving on to hitting for power, you can either input your exit velocity off the tee, or the typical distance that you can hit a ball. If you know your exit velocity, you can simply input it. If you don't, we can help you there too. The link below will take you to the typical distance on an average baseball field. So if you know you can typically put the ball out into pretty far deep center field or all the way to the wall and right or left, you can find out roughly how far that distance is. This brings us to one of the cooler portions of our website, which is a distance calculator, where you can plug in the address of any field, this one being Yankee Stadium, and find out exactly how far any ball was hit. After power is finalized, there's only 2 more scores to complete: hitting for average and fielding. Hitting for average is simple. We just need you to add your batting average for whatever level of competition you chose you were playing at. And fielding is even simpler. It's just a self-diagnosis as to where you stand, whether you be an average fielder, an above average fielder, or an excellent fielder. Once all the above is completed, you will get your overall athletic score. This just gives you a general score for your overall athleticism. The chart on the right will help you get an idea of roughly where that score falls. The more important scores are below. These are the scores for each position on the baseball field. This helps you get a better understanding as to where a coach may value you. In order to get a more accurate pitching and catching evaluation score, you need to fill out the 2 extra inputs below, which is ERA and pop time. These help you give a little bit more accurate score for those 2 positions. After all that, there's an overall assessment at the bottom, where it gives you an overall breakdown of all your tools and a few tips to help you along the way. Whether your scores were good or bad, it is important to remember that your scores only matter when you're 18 years old. Though a great 15-year-old will draw a lot of attention and show a lot of promise, if they do not improve, that attention will fade away. Which is why we added a little button for you to be able to quickly get your assessment as an 18-year-old. With the same inputs from above, you'll get a score as what it would break down as an 18-year-old player or high school senior. This allows you to revisit your scores and get a better understanding as to what you may need to improve to get to where you need to be by the time you're a high school senior. This site was not created to make you feel good or bad about yourself. It is simply a tool to help you identify what you may need to work on. As long as you put in honest information, you will receive an unbiased, accurate evaluation. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you very much.